The 131 migrants and refugees who fled the Bidor Temporary Immigration Depot in Perak was the second reported breakout from a Malaysian detention center in 2 years. Authorities are now relying on tip-offs from the public to find the remaining 28 escapees. Adrian Pereira from North-South Initiative explores avenues for a more comprehensive approach to refugee management in Malaysia.
For refugees, once they break out, they would just have to seek any form of shelter because they don't have the sanctuaries that are already there. They would just have to start from scratch and look for any place that they could seek refuge. The whole world has been experiencing conflict, different times, different places. And the reality is people will seek refuge, they will seek sanctuary. Now, Malaysia at some point of time has been kind to refugees, but it's not something that has the clarity and consistency with regards to which community is accepted and which is not. And so if we're really serious about it, we must have something that is a bit more permanent, a bit more comprehensive. And we have the intelligence, we have the experience, we have played peace-building roles in the past. So there's no, other than not having the political will and being in consistent denial, I think that is what is preventing us from moving forward.
Rather than pointing fingers, Adrian calls for collaboration among various parties to come up with a just and dignified solution to the refugee crisis.
There is enough to share around. There always has been. It is just a matter of how we manage the resource at a national level and at a global level, because we do have access to global aid, right? So the whole burden of taking care of refugees doesn't necessarily fall on Malaysian taxpayers, for example, or dumping the financial burden on us. That's not true. And actually, just interestingly, a few days ago, there was an article about how much the immigration department has collected in terms of taxes, and it's in the billions. There's actually enough resource to build dignified temporary shelters, or even what we can call alternative to detention facilities to host migrants, refugees, or anyone on the move. So there's absolutely no excuse that there is a financial burden because the money is already there. It's whether we are channeling the money to the right places, whether it's going to the right department, whether we have the collaboration and cooperation with civil society and the communities to further host the newly arrived refugees and asylum seekers.